Now through this video, we are going to start with a new topic, that is PERT CPM. The full form of PERT is Program Evaluation Review Technique, and the full form of CPM is Critical Path Method. Now we just draw the networks in this chapter, and then we try to find out which one is the critical path, that is the path which is going to finish in the longest duration, and then we try to apply the method of probability and estimations in this, that is known as PERT. Now in our first video, we will just learn how to draw networks. A network can be drawn with the help of events and activities. We will see different type of problems, and along with that we will learn sometimes we have to introduce dummy as well, and then how to draw the network. Now this is a practical question where we have to draw a critical path. Like we have been given the activities and immediate predecessors, or we can say the initial events, precedent events, and from this we have to create a network. So first of all, let's start with the first activity, A and B. They have no predecessors, so we will be starting with the node, and this is our A activity and this is our B activity. Like this we will be drawing. So as they do not have any predecessors, so we have started up from one point. Now activity C has a predecessor A. It means activity C is coming out of A activity. This is my A activity. Out of this I am taking an activity, that is C. So A is a predecessor, C is the new activity. Same we will do with B and D. Now see, D is a new activity and its predecessor is B. From B a new activity D is coming. But looking at the next points, I need a combination of C and D. I do not need C and D single, individual. I need their combination, C and D. Rest I can see there is no C, there is no D. So I need one point where C and D can combine. So what I will do is I will combine it here. Now see this condition, B is the predecessor and D is the new activity. Now at this point, C and D are combining. My two next activities are coming from this CD, E and F. So I am taking it out like that. Activity E is coming and activity F is coming out of this. Now next, from E, activity G is coming. From E, activity G is coming, and from F, activity H is coming out. So activity H. So now this is the last point. You should know there should be one point while starting, there should be one point while ending. So this is how a network is drawn. This is the drawing of the network with the help of available information. So you can check, A will lead to C, yes, B will lead to D, yes, from C and D, a common point, E and F are coming, from E, G is coming, and from F, H is coming. This is the creation of a network. And after creating this network, we can name these as like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the order in which they have been designed, we can give them the name. Therefore, these are the nodes and these are the activities in the development of a network. Now, this is another example where we will learn how to draw the network. Now, the events have been given and preceded by initial event. It means initial event is this and this event is coming out. So, if B is there, B is having initial event A. It means A is the initial event from which B is coming out. So, if I will draw like that, if I take it like that, it will be like B is coming out of the A. If I name it as A and I name it as B, so B is coming from A. This is very much clear from this. B is coming from the preceding event. Now C and D are coming from B. Even G is coming from B. Now C and D, if we take it like that, C and D are coming from B, and even the F is coming from B. Even the F is coming from B. It means this only. So now three events are coming from B. B is designing C, B is designing D, and B is designing F. Looking at D, D is going to design E now. So now D will be designing a event E. So D is designing E. And E is going to design G also. So E is going to design G. So you have to make it in rough because there will be future things, then you have to be changed. So E is the initial event and it is designing G. Now G and E combinedly they are designing H. G and E. They are, now see, if we look here, G and E have to combinedly make H. We cannot make it because if it is going through a straight line, this is E, this is G. H cannot be made. It means there is some problem in the network. We have to make some changes. So let us start with this proceeding from event D again. So coming again to the first point it was B. B is having previous activity A, and from B, C, D and F were generating. So now I am making a little change. I am making 3 events as we have already done. C, D and F. They will be coming from here. So I am naming it as C, I am naming it as D and I am naming it as F. Only their location I have changed because I know I have to make this point. G and E have to combine at one point. So I have kept D here, F in the middle because D and F and H will also be required in the future. So this is done. From D I have to design E now. So from D we have to design E now. So I have given it name E. Now from E you have to design G now. So from E I am going to design now G. This will be a G now. Now from E, from G and H, see, from G and E, this combined point. Now this node I am giving it the name H. Earlier it was not possible because both of them were coming in that direction. So now I have designed it like this, that E and G are designing H point. So this is the creation of H from E and G. After E and G, we need D, F, H. This is our D, this is our F, and this is the H. So if we take it like that, F, D, and H, it can be merged at one place. And from here, whatever the node is coming, we are naming it as J. 3 events, D, F, and H are merging at J. Now look at the next. C and J are drawing K. This is C and J. So C and J will be merging at K. Let us take it like that. C and J, give it a node, event, and name it K. From K, L is coming, and in the last we have only one node, that is L. This is how the network of this question will be designed. So inside that, now you can give their numbers if you want to show. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like that we can give the numbers in the increasing order. So this is how the network is drawn. Sometimes the precedent activities are given and then the events are given. Sometimes activities are given. According to that we draw the network. Now this is a third example for the network drawing. There will be a little difference between from the previous 2 examples we have done. Now see, in this we have been given the activity and their preceding activities also. Now A and B, they do not have any preceding activity. So I am starting like that. This is my activity A and this is my activity B. So whenever activities are given, these are the activities. So it do not have any precedent activity. From A, 3 activities are coming, C, D and E. So I can make it in any direction, like C above, D here and E here. So let me check whether I require this, any of these, any other place. Yes, I will require this B, D as well. So if I make D like that, it will be easier. So looking at the next requirement, I am making D over here. D is this activity. As I have seen, A is generating C, A is generating D and A is generating E. So D I have taken here, E I am taking here. So we can just change whenever we require. Let us see whether C is okay here or not. E. E we will require with E, H, G, K. E, H will again be required. But C we do not require. Just from C, 3 other activities will be generating. So according to me, if we make E above, it will be easier. So you can make in any direction, it is not a problem, just all the conditions should be fulfilled. So I am making E above and C I am making here. Now just check whether our requirement is okay. From A and B, no preceding activity. A, C, D, E. C, D and E are coming from A only. Now from C, 3 are coming, F, G and H. From C, 3 are coming, F, G and H. So let us see where we require this. Now in the next I can see we will require Fj also, and Fj is coming from BD. This BD will lead to Fj. This BD is going to lead J and F has to be merged here. And now F is coming from C. So it will be better if I can give F below, right? So I am making this F here. You can make it just rough first and then you will be able to get. From the C, I have designed F. From the C, I have to design G. So, and from the C, I have to design H also. So, and H do I require? Yes, I require H with E. So, if I make H here, not an issue. And if I make G here, it is okay. Now, see, from C, I have designed E, F and H. From C, I have designed, F, G and H. From C, F, G and H, 3 activities have been designed. Now till here I finish. Now coming to BD. From BD, J is coming, which is going to be merged with F. From BD, I am taking J because I require it Fj to make it K. Now if I see, I will require E, H, G, K as well. E is here. H coming together, G is here and K will be coming now. So K, if I merge here K, this can be my K because K is coming from J and F. This is also done, this is also done. Now I will require a point EHGK, but I have to keep this thing also in mind. I require EH also. So where is EH? This is the point of EH, where E and H are merging. I require this point also to make M out of this. Now M will be coming out of this. This I know from the second last, right? But for E, H, J, K, either I require this or J, K is here. It means now I have to introduce one dummy that will help me. So if I introduce this dummy over here, this was the point of EH and this is the point of GK. So now this has become a point where the 4 are merging together, and from these 4s I will be taking L. Now why I have merged it here? Looking at the last point, LM. Now this is the LM point. From here I know N will be coming out. After merging it with L and N, I know that I can take out one N over here. So this is how you can introduce a dummy whenever required. This is generally asked whenever 2 points are generating different type of activities. Like I could see EH is required here also and here also, but not separately, with the combination of some other activities. So here dummy helps us. By introducing the dummy, we can create another point and then finally we can reach at one destination. So this is how in different categories the networks are drawn. Thank you.